Today, let's dive into the unexpected. Those little things that make major differences in your life and really spice it up a little bit. Those things that you just don't see coming and you never could because your expectations are so set on one thing that to have it subverted is completely confusing and bewildering. Unexpected things are things like writing the question, "What's your favorite candy?" and getting someone to put allergic on it. It's going to a tea time and having people set up themselves in the shape of a Renaissance painting. It's having people watch your YouTube videos even though you obviously have no talent. The unexpected is something that is extremely interesting and something that is also extremely comical. Because what is comedy if not just subverting your expectations over and over and over again? So, the unexpected can be fun, but sometimes when it's you that the unexpected is happening to, it's not fun, but rather a bit annoying. You see, some expectations we really want to happen. They're things we really would like to have because they would make our lives easier and make us more happy. Such as when you take an anime class, expecting that that class is going to be pretty easy and is not going to have a huge homework load. The unexpected is when that anime class is not only a heavy workload, but an extensive one and the worst one. For instance, in my anime class, which is amazing, thanks for asking, we have more reading than in any of my other classes. And yes, that includes English by a large margin. English only assigned me about 20 pages of reading this week. Anime, on the other hand, assigned me a whopping 38 pages of reading. 38! For something that you then have to write an analysis about and post by Monday. Keep in mind, you're only really supposed to start reading these on like Thursday at the earliest, so that's a pretty quick turnaround for a huge number of pages. And they aren't these easy articles either, they are hardcore scholarly works. Either way, having anime be my largest reading load was definitely unexpected. And I'm a little bit bitter about that, but I'm working on getting over it. The other thing, though, that was unexpected was also in the same vein. I have to take this seminar class to be in the honors village that I live in, and I thought, oh, this seminar, it's going to be easy. It's only 1 credit, which means it's the lowest workload you can have in theory. And it turns out this is my second hardest class, second only to anime. And so my 2 hardest classes are the 2 classes that I thought would be the absolute easiest classes, which is to say, unexpected. Now, I know you guys might be thinking, well, this is not a very funny video. This is just Rachel complaining about these things that are happening to her, which is a valid point because I do want to complain about those things, very much so. But I will talk a little bit about the good aspects of the unexpected. I came into college thinking that the only way I was going to be able to make friends was going to be to go one-on-one to people and be like, hey, do you want to be my friend? Or by going to classes and just being the best scholar there so that people would befriend me just for my intelligence. But the unexpected actually happened. Instead of just meeting people through my classes like I had thought and just having them use me for my intelligence, I instead started finding people just because I was nice to them, I guess. Or just because I happened to wander into the correct room at the right time. When I was going to the rec room to try to play cards with someone on the floor maybe, I instead found myself in a group of people that was watching a show that I really enjoy as a watch party, and they welcomed me right in. I didn't expect that they would welcome me in, but they did. They did the unexpected, and they were hospitable and kind, And now they were generous enough to let me be in that little friend group. The unexpected was also when I walked through campus during Club Rush and I saw this sign for mock trial, something that I had only heard about in passing, and I decided, well, might as well give it a try. I didn't expect anything from it. I didn't expect to do well or even do it really. But I ended up going to the meeting, and lo and behold, the next meeting they had planned was an improv night. And that was the other thing I really wanted to do in college. And so now, where I expected to only find maybe more coursework and maybe something to put on my resume, I instead found a place where I could explore the other things that I really wanted to do in college and also be able to get that resume point. I also had the added benefit of finding a group of people that didn't have a group yet, which I definitely did not expect, because I thought that at this point everyone had a group of people. But here these people were willing to just talk to me and then add me to a group chat later on that day. I guess the unexpected has always occurred for me when finding groups. It occurred in high school when I joined water polo. It occurred again when I joined the D&D club. It just seems to keep happening. No matter how many times I set my expectations low and think, oh, there's no way I'll find anyone that will actually want to be my friend. Every time I do that, the world just kind of comes up to me, slaps me in the face and says, hey, you don't expect that you'll make friends, but the world, I assure you that you will. And I will do those things to subvert your expectations and make your life better, even if I'm also making it worse by making your anime your hardest class, but I will also make it better. And in such a way, the unexpected gives and the unexpected taketh away. And that, I guess, is completely expected.